All right, let's talk about theater camp. It's wait just a moment. I have to. Theater camp played at Sundance, and you saw it. Is that right,
I
Alan?
I saw it at Sundance, well, online, virtually, but so I think you have the better handle on the plot than I would because I saw it so long ago.
Well, it's a pretty simple plot. So, uh, we just are going to review a few films that are playing in theaters now, in addition to Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part One. So, if you're at a movie theater and you look around at the marquee and you've seen every film out there, no, you haven't, because here are a couple of films playing in theaters that you may not know about. Theater Camp is a mockumentary style film. It's shot sort of mockumentary style, like they're making a documentary. People are aware that they're on camera and whatnot. And it's about a theater camp run by a beloved matriarch. She falls ill and her son comes in, Troy Rubinsky. And Troy Rubinsky comes in to keep the camp going. What is theater camp? It's a place where theater kids go to put on plays, and it's a collection of incredibly oddball misfits. They're all trying out for parts. You get to meet the staff of the camp, Rebecca and Angelo, who are this friendly couple. He's gay, she's a friend, and they're just like forever friends who put on an original play. They also put on sort of these smaller plays, versions of Hamlet and whatnot. So you're seeing like all the hijinks with the kids and the insanity of the behind the scenes of this theater camp, among the backdrop of the camp looks like it's going to get bought by an evil camp, an evil rival theater camp. All this sounds ridiculous. It's shot in the style of The Office or
Best in Show.
Parks
I would
and
say
Rec.
it's more like the Chris Guest movies.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's more akin to the Christopher Guest films in the sense that like it's a mockumentary style. You're seeing it happen. It feels as if, even though it's scripted, it does feel as if some of it is improv. And the results of the comedy, I think, are mixed. I saw it at a screening at the Regal does this thing where they do the Monday mystery movie, where you go in and you actually have no idea what movie you're about to see. And then they show a movie, but it's a movie that's opening in a couple weeks. So you get to see a movie early. I mean, you pay to see it and it's open to the public. But I happened to see Theater Camp at one of the Regal Monday mystery movies, and it was fine. It was entertaining for what it was. I feel like it didn't have any big laughs. It does have kind of this heartfelt ending that kind of got me. They kind of did bring it all home at the end. But I was expecting bigger laughs. I think that ultimately, I'll just say that Christopher Guest does this type of movie much better. So it's fine for a laugh if it comes. I mean, it's eventually going to come to streaming. You could catch it on streaming. And I'm not a theater kid, but I'll say this. I know people that are theater people or theater kids. I feel like this movie was made for people who know theater, improv, or in the performance space, right? If you're in the performance space, there are tons of in jokes. I mean, I got some of the jokes, not because I'm a theater person, but because I have friends who are theater people, and it's like, haha, okay, yeah. There's all sorts of in jokes if you are a performer. I didn't get all of it, but I thought it was fine. And, I do like that style of movie. It's just that I've seen better movies of this type. Alan, what did you think of Theater Camp?
Yeah. So let me just say probably the gayest thing about me is I love musicals. I absolutely love musicals. The reason I didn't see Indiana Jones.
Could you say that first part you said?
No, I've already said it. You can clip that.
No. Go ahead and say it. What's the gayest thing about you, Alan?
You missed it. You take the real authentic moment. I'm not gonna. You don't redo punchlines live. But I'm just saying the reason I missed Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny was because I took my kid to see Six, the musical. I love musicals. I also have hung around theater kids, and they're the most pretentious people I've ever met. And this movie takes the worst things about hanging around with theater people and amps it up to 15. This movie, just after a while, got really annoying. And it was hard for me to get through it because I'm just I'm just seething because these. Oh my God! It's just stereotypical of what theater kids are, and it embraces that, and it amplifies that, and to me, it just turned me off at that moment. And also, the best joke of the entire movie is in the trailer, which is another disservice. So I did not like this movie. I appreciated what it was trying to go for. My daughter, who is also into theater, she wants to see it, so I'm gonna see this movie again.
You're gonna see it again because of your daughter?
Yeah, because I love my daughter and I'm a good father. That's why I'm seeing this again. So I cannot recommend this movie, but I will see it again.
So you don't recommend it, but you're going to see it again.
I have to see it again. It's
all right. Well, I would recommend seeing it on streaming, or here's what I'll do, because with the AMC A-list you can see up to 3 movies a week, and if I've seen everything and I see that there's a movie that I haven't heard of, I'll kind of look up the trailer, watch like half of it, and go, if it looks interesting, I'll watch it. If it looks meh, I tune out. But you know, the next movie I'm going to talk about was one of those movies. But
let me just say, in 2 weeks, the Hugh Jackman Oklahoma is coming to theaters, and I will be seeing that.
I'll go with you.
That's how much I love musicals. Okay, go ahead. Move on.
I'll go with you because I just want to film your reaction. That's why I want to go.
I've seen it before. It's a great musical. Rodgers and Hammerstein. Come on.
But is it so? They filmed Hugh Jackman. They filmed the play, and Hugh Jackman's in the play.
Yeah. Okay. So before Hugh Jackman was Wolverine, he was an actor in the Australian Royal Theatre. They did a production of Oklahoma that they filmed, and this is that production. And he is the lead character, Curly.
Gotcha.